Shooting USA is brought to you by Hornady Security and the new ammo cabinet. Keep your ammunition secure and organized and free up room in your gun safe with the modular ammo cabinet by Hornady Security. Shooting USA's Impossible Shots, twice awarded the Golden Moose as the best shooting sports show.
Randy Otker is first and foremost an Illinois farmer, but he's also become a well-known exhibition shooter with his compound bow. He has a Guinness World Record to his credit, but that doesn't stop Randy from trying to push the envelope with an impossible shot. And this time he's channeling Annie Oakley for what we call Crossing Annie. Every time Randy Otker heads down from Plainville, Illinois, the weather does the same old thing.
The Tennessee heat making it hard. I mean, it is unbelievable hot here.
And every time he beats that heat with another precision shot with his compound bow.
What I like to do is I like to change things up and do stuff that I've never done before and nobody's ever seen me do before. I want to do something, step out of my comfort zone. You know, I do everything with a compound bow. People have seen me do stuff with a compound bow all the time. Instead of a compound bow, we're going to do something with the crossbow. And that's what I'm excited about, is because I've never really done any style of, like a form of trick shooting with any kind of crossbow before.
Randy has a couple of world records under his belt, and he's pulled off a bunch of really cool and amazing bow shots on this show. But there's one challenge he hasn't attempted that most of his Impossible Shots teammates have already made. That's Annie Oakley's over-the-shoulder mirror shot.
Well, I know that Annie shot things out of the air with a pistol, and she was most famous for doing stuff like that and with the mirror shot. And a lot of this is not only because of Annie, but because I saw Todd Jarrett do it, Bob Munden do it, and it kind of just got me to thinking, you know, I think I can do something similar to that.
So Randy went out and bought himself a mirror and some progressively smaller targets. First up, a nice big juicy tomato.
I saw paste. I think you skimmed the top, Randy.
Just look, right there, it went right through.
Oh, wow,
it.
it did. Look, right here. You smoked it, buddy.
I blew right through it. I tell you, you know, I haven't done a whole lot, like I said earlier, with crossbows. It's a 160-pound draw, 360 feet a second. Up close, it's zipping right through everything.
The MXB 360 Mission Crossbow by Matthews has more than enough power for Randy to make this shot happen. At 35 inches long, the Mission's 14-inch power stroke throws Randy's Easton Flatline carbon-wrapped bolts downrange at a devastating velocity.
This thing tore through this so fast that your bolt is gone.
Yeah, it went through.
It was supposed to embed in the target here. It went right through it. And here you go, here you go.
Right there it is.
I got it here.
There she is.
Wow.
And what's something is the grass kind of cleaned the tomato juice off of it.
Yeah, it did. It did your work for you.
kind of made the veins a little, but there's still a shootable arrow.
Randy is on the books with his first Annie Oakley over-the-shoulder mirror shot. That tomato was a big, juicy target. So what's up next?
Did I get it? Smoked it.
Great shot. Yellow went to flying, brother. You're dialed in.
Momentum is always great. When you are in a groove and everything's flowing so well, you hit the first target, you're like, yeah, that's great, but you know, I got more shots coming up. And then when the second one hits, it's like, man, I'm on a roll. Let's see if we can keep this momentum going.
Coming up, Randy goes after the impossible shot, and he has to adjust to the challenge as old as archery itself.
I could probably shoot it into a concrete cinder block, and it wouldn't have done as much damage as what you just seen.
Can he do it? Find out when Impossible Shots continues.
Did I get it?
Out of all you'll spend this year on shooting, this is the most important: a membership in the NRA. Join at shootingusa.com and we'll pay $10 for you. It's that important.
Randy Otker has finally decided to take on the Annie Oakley over-the-shoulder mirror shot.
A lot of this is not only because of Annie, but because I saw Todd Jarrett do it, Bob Munden do it.
Then Randy saw master of the longbow Byron Ferguson combine the William Tell shot with Annie's mirror shot.
And it kind of just got me to thinking, you know, I think I can do something similar to that.
So Randy packed up his Mission by Matthews MXB 360 crossbow, some tomatoes, a dozen eggs, and a roll of lifesavers.
You know, when I left home, I'd sighted everything in just dead on perfect. I got here thinking, you know, set up, pulled them out of the bow case, didn't even take a practice shot, hit the tomato, hit the egg, everything was going great.
Then Randy cracked open that roll of lifesavers.
I tell you, getting this small, I'm starting to feel it. With the left eye, shooting in the mirror, changed it just enough. Wait.
I think it just knocked it, Randy.
Yeah, that don't count.
You didn't get it. I think we just saw the fletchings blow off.
Well, no, it tore the whole back of the arrow.
Wow.
A carbon arrow is really, really strong. Even though it is a crossbow and it's shooting, you know, 360 feet a second, there's still archer's paradox with the whip of the arrow.
The archer's paradox refers to the bending and whipping of the arrow shaft as it leaves the bow and flies downrange.
When you hit something with the edge of the arrow with the whip, it's just like taking it over your knee and going, I could probably shoot it into a concrete cinder block and it wouldn't have done as much damage as what you just seen. Did I get it? Did I get it?
No, you hit the left edge of the post. You hit low again.
Did I? Ah. Yeah, it broke that one too.
Catapulted here's the lifesaver.
And it still's in one piece.
It's completely intact.
That's terrible. So that's an unbreakable lifesaver.
Yeah, it's the world's strongest lifesaver. It defies the logic of bolts and wood.
So even though Randy is using modern bow technology, an age-old problem keeps snapping his arrows. Looks like he needs some old-fashioned good luck.
So the shooting gods want you to keep shooting that old bow.
I guess so. We're gonna do that.
All right, well, we'll set this back up here and go grab Old Faithful.
Okay.
And we'll see what can happen, Randy. Ready, Randall? All right, Randy, we're good. Got it.
Did I get it?
You drilled it.
Yeah.
Wow. That was no doubt about her, brother. Powdered it. I mean, I just saw little white flakes.
I can't wait to see it on the show. This is totally different and out of my comfort zone. You're looking, trying to hold the mirror to where I can see the crosshairs. That was the most difficult thing, especially with my left eye. That adds to another level of difficulty, and we are on impossible shots, so we try to make things as awesome as possible.
Got it.
Did I get it?
You drilled it.
Yeah.
You've made it this far in the video, and for that, we thank you. If you're enjoying the content, please consider subscribing. It helps the channel, and we'll keep the uploads coming.